What is CNC programming?
CNC programming is the process of writing instructions for a CNC machine to follow, which controls the machine's movements to perform operations like cutting, drilling, or milling on a workpiece.
What is G-code and why is it important?
G-code is the language used to control CNC machines. It includes a set of commands that tell the machine how to move, which tools to use, and other essential details for machining operations.
What are the common types of CNC machines you have worked with?
I have worked with CNC mills, CNC lathes, CNC routers, and CNC grinders. Each machine has its own set of programming requirements and unique operations.
Can you explain the process of writing a CNC program?
First, I analyze the part drawing and specifications, select the appropriate tools, and determine the machining process. I then write the G-code instructions, test the program using simulation software, and make necessary adjustments before uploading it to the machine.
How do you ensure the accuracy and quality of a CNC program?
I verify the program through simulation software, check for common errors like toolpath collisions, and run test cuts on a material sample. I also inspect the finished part dimensions and make adjustments as needed.
What is the difference between absolute and incremental programming?
In absolute programming, all coordinates are referenced from a fixed point, origin, while in incremental programming, all coordinates are relative to the previous position.
How do you handle machine tool offsets in CNC programming?
Tool offsets are used to compensate for tool wear, size variations, and setup inconsistencies. I input the correct offsets based on the machine's tool database and verify them during testing to ensure precision.
What are some common types of CNC operations you have programmed for?
I have programmed for drilling, milling, turning, tapping, and threading operations, using both 2D and 3D toolpaths depending on the complexity of the part.
What is a CNC program cycle, and can you explain any cycles you have used?
A cycle in CNC programming refers to a set of commands that automates repetitive tasks. Common cycles I've used include drilling cycles G81, peck drilling G83, and canned cycles for turning operations.
Explain the concept of toolpath simulation.
Toolpath simulation is the process of visually testing a CNC program using software to ensure that the tool moves correctly and does not collide with the workpiece or fixture, reducing the risk of errors and costly mistakes.
What is the purpose of a CNC post-processor?
A post-processor is a software that converts the generic CNC code generated by CAM software into machine-specific G-code. It ensures that the program is compatible with the specific CNC machine's controller and configuration.
How do you handle a situation where a machine is not producing parts to specification?
I would first check the CNC program for errors, ensure proper tool offsets, verify machine calibration, and inspect the material for any inconsistencies. If necessary, I would conduct further tests or tweak the program.
Can you explain what a macro is in CNC programming?
A macro is a reusable block of code that simplifies programming by allowing certain sequences of instructions to be repeated without rewriting them. It can be used for tasks like complex machining cycles or operations.
What software tools do you use for CNC programming?
I use software such as Mastercam, Fusion 360, SolidWorks, and CATIA for creating CNC programs. These tools help with designing, generating toolpaths, and simulating machine operations.
What is the difference between a CNC operator and a CNC programmer?
A CNC operator runs the machine, setting up workpieces and overseeing operations. A CNC programmer, on the other hand, writes and optimizes the programs that tell the machine how to operate.
How do you troubleshoot a CNC machine that is not responding to commands?
I would check the machine's emergency stop button, verify power connections, check the CNC controller for error messages, and inspect the machine's hardware, e.g., motors, encoders, for issues. If needed, I would consult the machine manual for troubleshooting steps.
What is a tool change and how do you program it?
A tool change is the process of swapping one cutting tool for another in the middle of a program. I program tool changes by using commands like T1, tool change, along with specific tool offsets and spindle speed instructions.
How do you manage material handling while programming for CNC machines?
I take material properties into account while selecting tools and programming cutting parameters like feed rate and speed. Additionally, I ensure that material clamping and fixture setup are correct to avoid damaging the material during machining.
What is the importance of feed rate in CNC programming?
The feed rate controls the speed at which the tool moves through the material. It is critical for ensuring efficient machining without causing tool wear, part damage, or machine overload.
What steps do you take to optimize CNC machining efficiency?
I optimize CNC machining by selecting the right tools, adjusting the cutting parameters, e.g., speed, feed rate, minimizing tool changes, and utilizing efficient tool paths to reduce cycle time and improve part quality.